Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator. When we last left off, I had intentionally driven up to Kennewick in Washington because we wanted to try to start the Along the Snake River achievement, which involves driving from 4 cities from Washington to Idaho and getting perfect deliveries in between them. The first of which was Kennewick to Lewiston in Idaho. However, there are no deliveries available to Lewiston, so we can't do Along the Snake River today. Instead, however, we're changing gears and we're going to try... Get the fun? Yeah. We're going to try to do the over-the-top achievement, which means picking a delivery. You don't even have to have a delivery. You just have to drive this route on a lumber route way up in northwestern Washington. I'll put it on the map and show you where it is. And I was able to find a route a delivery between where we are and Everett, which is a town just to the south of Bellingham and just to the south of that logging road that we have to take. So we're going to deliver the used packaging from where we are up to Everett, and then we're going to take a drive. If we can get a delivery to the logging camp, we'll take it. But if not, we're just going to drive there without anything on the back to go over the top there and see if we can get that delivery for the achievement for going over the top. I'm kind of excited to see what a logging route in the middle of Washington looks like. It's probably going to be dirt road, right? And we'll just have to kind of bumble our way along it and stuff. But anyway, looks like we've got about an 11-minute drive here to pick up our used packaging. I know, how exciting, right? Like, why do trucks deliver used packaging? I mean, that doesn't seem to be... Like, would you just recycle it or something? Or why would you take used packaging from the southeast corner of Washington all the way up to the northwest corner of Washington? I'm not quite sure I understand, but... Maybe it's one of those suspicious jobs, you know, when you have like, we're doing those before you get the completely gray trailer and it's used packaging, but we really think something else is in it. But we'll find out anyway. 11 minutes to pick up our delivery. See what this trailer looks like, and maybe we should open up and take a look inside. That'd be kind of cool if you could do that. But anyway, I wonder. We'll see you momentarily. Gah! We're going 7 miles over the limit? Got a speeding ticket there. That seemed a little... Anyway. Oh well. Truck. Here it is. Trailer. Alright, so we'll get this hooked up. Oh, it looks like just a generic Walbert trailer, huh? Okay, we'll get this hooked up here. And we should be on our way. One of the other things that's kind of exciting about this trip is that it is to the northwest portion of the United States. Bellingham, the city that we'll be going just south of, and eventually may get to, looks like the most northwestern city in the game. So that's kind of cool. It'd be fun to try to take a delivery from the most northwestern city to the most southeastern city. Although, Texas is an up-and-coming DLC 2, which will expand the map well to the southeast. It sounds like that one's going to be really big, because Texas is a pretty big state. That would be kind of fun. I am kind of excited, too, about Wyoming. I always do that. Excited, too, about Wyoming. That should be interesting. And I think Wyoming's got to be imminent, right? Or did they already announce it? Maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. I'm guessing before the end of August, so maybe this week, that they're going to announce that DLC. I just feel it. Can't be that far away. All right, but anyway, we'll get going on this. It looks like it's a 5-hour and 10-minute journey. We'll drop off the used packaging, and then we will take our trailer alone and head up to the logging road, to that logging camp, if we can't find any sort of a delivery there. Oops, curb. Oh well. Okay, looks like we got a nice day. It's Friday morning, about 11:30, just before lunchtime, in game time. Perfectly clear skies, as we can see. We'll be traveling Washington, the northwest corner of the state. So we'll talk to you as we get out on the highway a little bit. So this portion of the country appears to be, at least the stretch we're on, is all 2-lane highways. Highways going in both directions. So pretty easy, comfortable driving. We're making good time. We haven't hit any cities or anything like that. It's just been all kind of 60 miles an hour and just moving along. And I think... I don't know what the pattern was for, like, I think California started American Truck Simulator, but maybe it was at California in another state, and then they added, these corners are kind of killers here. They say 60, but I think I'd flip the truck over on this corner at 60. They've got the warning signs up, but accordingly, you could drive 60 miles an hour. I think we would have flipped the truck over. We hit that at 60. But anyway, I wonder. But yeah, I don't know what the original release order was for all the states in American Truck Simulator. And I think this is Wyoming's the 8th state or something like that. Texas will be the 9th. But at the rate they're going, it's going to be years before they get to the East Coast. And maybe there's just no intention to get to the East Coast. Because by that point in time, wouldn't you have to even make a whole new game or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know when Washington was released compared to the others, but I feel like at least in Euro Truck Simulator, and maybe that's why some of the parking feels so hard, at least in American Truck Simulator that we've seen. I feel like in Euro Truck Simulator, every time they release a new DLC, the parking gets a little bit harder. And maybe that's just my imagination. I don't really know, but it certainly feels like to me that at least the states we've been in American Truck Simulator, the parking is much harder than it is in Euro Truck Simulator. Although, I will say, in Euro Truck Simulator, I feel like the parking in some of the newer DLCs is harder than in like Germany and France and England and stuff like that, where it's always felt kind of straightforward to park in those areas. So I don't really know. I'm not sure how it all works out and things like that. But a bunch of people did comment and mention that that whole tandem parking, looked pretty impossible. And I imagine there's people that can do it. To me, it looked downright impossible. And at least if you did it, it would be absolutely horrible. And I was thinking that people were saying like you couldn't back the truck up without it kind of curving, but kind of the wrong way and jackknifing. I was thinking if you curved it first pulling forward, that then when you tried to back up around that corner, you could have kept it all in the same line. So like you kind of make like a C and then just keep it going. But obviously that didn't work. So I'm still curious why people say you can tandem park the trailers, you can tandem park in Euro Truck Simulator. Maybe the hitching mechanism's different or something like that, but who knows? But anyway, looks like I've been yapping away about parking. I'm sure that's like the most thrilling topic for people to hear. I will say this. I know that Dragon's 8 Her Name has said she picked up the game and she's got a controller and she's using that and she's having difficulty parking. So I was thinking, I feel like I'm a very average parker. Every once in a while, I have a good one, but oftentimes I struggle. But I was thinking, I do feel like I know kind of like the basics of it. I wonder if like a parking basics tip video would be helpful at some point. And I have found a really cool YouTube channel of a guy parking real trucks that I found helpful. I'll put a link down in the description. And he's got drones over. He's got, I think, 5 or 6 cameras on his truck, like on the wheels and stuff. Oh, pulling for a vehicle explanation. On the wheels, he's got a drone above the truck. He uses graphics, and he talks about like all the different angles that you want parking, like how you should pull up and approach, what kind of an angle you want, what some of the differences are between how to park here, parking on the left, looking out and stuff like that. It's so helpful. What? Speeding violation in here? Did you see that? $1,300. Who gets a $1,300 speeding ticket? God, that's $2,000 in fine. This is used packaging too. We're only making like $6,000 on this whole journey. We've just blown $2,000 of it from speeding violations. It was in the. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in our police force in this game. Anyway, okay. Whoops. Now I'm speeding again. Just get another one. Slow down. Okay. They never give you tickets when you go through those places really fast until now. Anyway, okay, we'll keep plugging along. Looks like we've got 2 hours and something left. Oh, this truck's going to run into us. Okay, I'll get us closer, then we'll park this one, then we're going to go up over the top into logging territory in Washington. And as we can see, we are getting into some big forests here too. The landscape has changed. So we'll chat again as we're about maybe half hour left in the delivery. It's only been a little while, but I thought this looks pretty cool. I mean, you got these kind of steep cliffs and steep hills and sides, cutting through them, and valleys with huge trees all over the place. I have not been to this part of Washington. Just been along the coast a little bit. But this is pretty spectacular. Cliffs and everything. Let's take a little bit of a look outside here. Whoops. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoops. Alright, I better get back in. Ugh, I can't do that. I'm so bad. Anyway, some cool terrain here, some cool territory. There we go. Get that truck to stop, get him out of our way. All right, I think we're going to fall asleep too in a little bit, so I better find some place to sleep, but we'll see in a little bit. Woohoo! We're in Seattle. That's cool. So I think we hit the coast and then we go up. So, it'll be fun. Oh, Seattle Mole. This is the tunnel you have to go through. There's an achievement for going through that tunnel that takes you into Seattle. Well, this is pretty cool. We're in the city now. But you have to go through it both ways to get it. So we just did half of it. Let's see if we get the other way on the way out here. Looks like we go to the right here. We're going right towards the city. This is pretty cool. Nice. Pretty neat vistas here. Anyway, we'll keep going. We're almost to our delivery. Just about an hour to go. So we must not have that far to go up the coast. So we are almost to Everett. It looks like we got about 20 minutes left in our drive. And I did notice, so money-wise, we're not doing that well. We started this delivery with about just shy of $60,000. We got $2,000 in traffic tickets, and then our loan payments are actually close to $6,000 a day on our loan, which is it's kind of pricey. Go right on red here, right? I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we started out with $59,000. We were down to $51,000, and then Jenna, I actually don't know her name. She's our employee. Probably should know our employees' names. Probably good, especially when there's only one of them. Might be Kara, Jana, or something. Anyway, she just made $2,000. I kept thinking I've never seen her make any money, but I think she must have picked up $2,000 for us. Now, $2,000 in this game for making a delivery isn't very much money, so I'm not sure what kind of a load she took there. But it is nice to see her making progress anyway. She was driving around empty-handed and costing us money in our last episode. So I guess that's some progress here. We're still hopeful. We believe in people, right? So I'm hopeful that Jana will find the... Just let us go? Nice. We'll find the zone here and start cranking in bigger deliveries for us. Okay, so Everett looks like a nice little small town here on the coast of Washington. And I swear that we hit every light still. I think the game is programmed so that you hit every light. I think we'll probably come back and sleep here before we go up to the Washington place here. Oh, now of course we make the light. So fantastic. Well, we'll keep plugging along here till we get close to the parking. I thought this might be a quick little 11 minutes, but this looks like it's going to be a city 11 minutes, and we just hit the light, so I don't want to make you wait for the light. So we'll be back as we get closer to the parking job here. All right, so we are at our destination here. Oh, looks like we got to go through this gate. I'm curious to see what kind of parking we get. It can't be as hard as the last episode, that's for sure, right? All right, get this gate open. This is the harbor here in Everett, I think. Must be. And we desperately need, well, we probably need sleep in like an hour or two here. All right, let's see what we got. 90. Nice. Bring it on. Ooh, right to our right. Well, we'll get it. Confirm it. Where is it? Oh, it's right back there to the right side of the truck there. So, okay. That doesn't seem particularly hard. Looks like we could just go straight ahead and then just angle it in. I'm not sure why that's a 90. That almost makes me think that whole idea of how it gets harder as the DLCs got expanded. So New Mexico being one of the later DLCs, the parking is harder than it is in Washington, which probably was one of the earlier DLCs. But anyway, we'll give this a shot here. I feel like it is a blind back because you're looking out the right side. So that's looking pretty good. Let's keep going. All right, we are here, all parked and stuff, and see the piddling amount of money we get here. Not too much. Achievement progress. I think, oh, it must be a different company. Yep, 623 experience. Not so much, but we're halfway to level 10. Let's continue, and let's see if there's a delivery up there to where we're going, which we want to go to. It's a place where we want to go from here. It's up in the woods up there somewhere. I'm going to just poke around. I'll see if I can find something here. All right, hey, this is it. Perfect, we got it. We're taking a mulcher from Everett here up, and we can see on this little map here that it's going to take us up into the woods over that route. So this is I think, going to get us the achievement because, and this is the company, the little buzzsaw thing that you have to take it to. So we're going to make some money while we go up there and deliver it. Looks like it's a 2.5 hour delivery, so that'll be perfect. Let's go pick this up. I'm excited. Over the top, taking a bumpy mulcher up over a dirt road into the woods and stuff. It's going to be cool. The logging camp. Oops. All right. Looks like a 36-minute drive to go pick it up. So we'll touch base as we get closer, and then we'll see you there. Come on, open up. Let me out. All right. So we are here at HMS Industries, and there's our little mulcher tractor thing. Must be taking it up to the logging camp. It's kind of cool. So let's get this all hooked up. I did need to stop. We need to stop and get gas and then rest. So it is now about 4 o'clock in the morning. So it looks like the first part of this drive will be in darkness. So we'll head out here. Looks like it's about 2.5 hour drive. So not very far. I don't know if we can get out. I think we can get out this way. Looks like we can go around. So yeah, let's take a look at this mulcher here before we get started. Nice. It's not super heavy. I think 30,000 pounds. A little bit tricky to see. We'll take a better look at it in the daytime. So excited for this one. I think it's going to be a big climb too, up over the hill and stuff. So we'll, yeah, I don't know what to expect, but hopefully we make it okay. We will get going here, get out on the highway, and then see you again. This is a long trailer too. So we kind of just pushed that car out of the way, but it didn't seem to mind. We didn't get any car damage fines, so good for us. Now we gotta get out of here this way. This is a long thing. Oh, crash vehicle offense, $840. What did we hit? Now it's giving it to us? Oh, I hit the truck. Oh, gosh. Okay. Not doing very well here with this thing. This is really long. I guess we've already hit the truck, so it doesn't really matter if we hit it again, right? Alright, hopefully we do better. Not a good start here for us. I don't want to just drive up there without anything on the back, but oh well, we're off and going here. I feel like this is double jointed, like we're hooked up and then it curves and it's hanging onto the back of the... It's kind of a particular trailer. I actually saw the name of it, but I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, we'll keep going, obviously. So the sun's coming up to the east. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning here. And we just went through a weigh station. And apparently, I thought this was only about 33,000 pounds. We have about 79,000 pounds on our trailer. Well, we're whole truck and trailer weight here. So, yeah, this might have been a little bit bold if we're going up over this hill, because we can't really pull it, and I seem to be struggling to drive this thing. It's so long. So I'm not sure about going up and down these logging roads with this mulcher here. This could be an adventure. This might have been a mistake, but we'll get closer. That's kind of cool. Scenic highway, Cascade Loop. This might be a fun little drive. But an hour and a half to go till we get to our destination. We'll check back in as the trail gets a little bit more interesting here, a little bit more challenging, which I don't imagine is going to be too long to go. So yeah, we are in the forests now. It looks like we got to take a left-hand turn, which I'm guessing is the final hour of this little mini adventure. This has been kind of cool. It's turned into a little bit of a challenge here. I'm not quite sure what to expect with this. I'm a little bit concerned with our load here, but oop, that's where we want to go. Oh goodness. With this thing, rough road. Oh, great. I don't even know if we can make the corner here. Hopefully. I think we can knock that sign down, right? The rough road sign. Made it. Good. Thought we were going to catch on that guardrail. Alright, so this is some rough wheeling here. It's going to take an hour to get there from here? That's a lot of driving. It says 55 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? Now, I've already driven on one of these bumpy roads here where we damaged the truck just because we were on the road. apparently are going a little bit too fast. So we'll just take our time here. This looks really windy too. This is kind of cool. We're in the middle of nowhere here. Is there a car up here? Yeah, look at that. Stuck or broke down? Dead bodies inside? What's it doing there? There's nothing here. Anyway, we'll keep chugging along here. This is kind of cool. So we got about 45 minutes left, and I'm not sure if you can see in front of us on the little navvy there, but it goes left down this hill, it looks like, and then there's this snake-like thing we have to go up. But we're just cutting through the woods here. This is really cool. It's throwing up all the dust behind the truck and stuff like that. Alrighty. Kind of curious to see how this goes, because I think you can see now on the newbie how just winding this gets here too. We've had a couple of spots where we've really had to kind of crank on it to get it to even get the barest speed, minimum speed on it here. But I feel like we're doing okay so far anyway. Ooh, damage 3%. Oh, that's going to be expensive. We're not even going to make money on this. I guess we got to go slower. How are we going to get around this corner? Okay. Do one thing at a time, right? Just do one thing at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. Just do one thing at a time. All right, I think we made that. Oh, the whole trailer's off the back of the road. There's not gonna be anything left of the mulcher. Oh boy, I've got it completely floored, and I'm going 5 miles an hour. So this is what it's called, over the top, right? So you just gotta... What if we don't have enough power to make it? We're going 6 miles an hour. 1 mile an hour. If you cannot start moving, try differential lock. V, okay? V. I think our truck is hooked up on the back there. So we gotta go wider here. Alright, maybe. Okay. So what are we doing here? Oh, right. Okay, so this... Oh, that's why this is so hard to pull. Okay, so we got to get way wider over there and then go around. Otherwise, the truck's going to get hooked up on those rocks, which is what happened. Okay. So we got to go this way then. Forward. Out here. And now around. Oh. It's a little more promising. Alrighty, cleared that. This is crazy. This is like one of the most fun drives I've had in American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. It was like off-roading. It was like that game, the Snow Runner or something like that. I have to start a series for that now too. This makes me want to do it. This is cool. Although we damaged our truck 3%. I think we got 6,000 for this delivery because it's such a short delivery. We've destroyed our truck 3%, which is going to be maybe at least $1,000 or $2,000, and then we hit the car for another 1,000. So this might be another one. We're not making much money. Not a very good American Truck Simulator business person. Have not seen the achievement kick in yet, though. All right, we got more turns up ahead. I'm hoping this is fun to watch, but it's super fun to drive. I highly recommend people trying this one. Maybe not with this huge, massive, double-jointed trailer mulcher thing on the back. It's called reticulated? No, that can't be. Oh, great, a bridge. Could possibly go wrong. Oh, look at that, little rapids and stuff. That's kind of cool. Hang on. Oh, yeah, look at that, little waterfall. Okay, anyway. Let's keep going. So we're still going, and we're going up. If you can look, it's hard to see off to the left a little bit, but we've climbed quite a bit. Still on the dirt roads, and we've got another windy, snaky portion in here. Hopefully we can learn from the last time, right? We really got to stay to the outside here to be able to get around it. So let's see if we can manage this one better than that first set of curves. Stay way to the left so the trailer can get around it. All right, that one went pretty well. We've got 2 snakes up ahead. Man, we're so far up. Look at that down there. Whoa. This is such a fun this is cool. Okay, so we got a hairpin turn here, so we have to get really wide and not roll the truck down the cliff. I wonder if you can do that. I bet you can't, right? They don't let you kind of totally mess the trucks up. Okay, stay way, way left. All right. Okay, that went well. So we have about 3 minutes to go. I think we have made it. There's a little bit of a viewpoint, scenic viewpoint up here too, which might be kind of fun to check out. Not sure how we can get in there. Oops. Just snip it here. Oh, look at that. There's a logger dude. Or a logger person. Let's see what it looks like. Washington Timber Harvest Site. Okay, pretty cool. He's got a lot of work to do for one person here. He's going right through the wood there. That's what we drove on. That's amazing. This heavy thing, that was really cool. What a fun drive. We are up so high, too. This was one of my favorite deliveries. This is definitely top 5, both games, hands down. Super cool to do. Highly recommended. Come do this with a heavy load in the rain at night. That would be the only way we could have made it better. Yep, there they are. Chopping up the wood. Very cool. Good times. The end of it. All right. Whoa, we're going backwards. Okay, there we go. I think these, as well as tandem trails, I don't think you can. I'm not sure if you can back these up or not. I think they're pull-in kind of things because they go in all different directions when you try to back them up, as we saw. Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. I've got it floored and we're going 5 miles an hour. Let's do feet. Deep Grove Forest Products. Come on, baby. You got it. Achievement unlocked over the top. There we are. So you have to make it here. And we did. I think. 150. Oh, this is one of those I can do anythings. Yeah, we're not. So this is one that would not normally be allowed. We're going to take the 25. I think. Whoops. Because I don't think we could do that very easily now. And it's been a long episode. So there's my excuse. I feel like I'm chickening out though. But yeah, we would have had to go around. I don't know. Maybe we could have gotten that one. Oh well. But if there's a gate there. Alright, we made it. Over the top achievement in the books. I think we probably lost money on the delivery. Company collector 12 out of 15. Logged in 1 out of 8. So there must be some kind of a Washington logging achievement too. Not much. Oh, that's right. It was a 3-hour trip, but it felt like about 5 hours. It took forever to do that. All right, let's continue. Evergreen State, 5 out of 16. We got another city, and I think that brings us to the end today. So we ended up with 69,000. We started with 59,000. So made a little bit of money. So anyway, that'll bring us to the end. Sorry, this might have gone a little bit long, I imagine, but thanks so much for tuning in. That was a cool delivery. I highly recommend the over top achievement in what you can do with a heavy load. Highly challenging run. That was beautiful. Really fun. Good job, SCS Software. Great times. We'll see you again for another episode soon. I'm thinking I might bounce back to Euro Truck Simulator, although I do want to get this truck back to the along the Snake River achievement too. So we'll see wherever the wind takes us. Have a great day, everybody. See you next episode.